ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we're live.
I had to do something original.
Not like a second in, and we're already.
Ricky
Okay,
is an illegal immigrant.
I know how to
Ricky
make an
is
appearance.
Hey, no. Hello, YouTube, and welcome to the Renegade Podcast with your host.
Wait, this is going on
Stephen
YouTube?
Hawking as a black guy.
With your host, Killer Keemstar.
What?
And wow.
And guest starring Matt Pat. I'm sorry, I brought that cancer in here, and I'm not. It hasn't even been a minute. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's good for the stream. It's memorable.
Are you saying
So,
cancer is memorable, Danielle?
Yes, cancer is quite memorable. You'll never forget it the
Yeah.
day you get cancer.
Oh no, it's kind of impossible. Forget that. I would not know that.
Yeah, it's like getting your first child. It's like finding out the day you're gonna become a father. You
Or
just
that
don't
you were
forget
adopted.
It. Oh wow! Oh wow! That went dark.
It's
Oh, I'm
like,
sorry. Oh shoot, was that? Did that hit
I'm messing with
no.
It's like finding out the day you get married that you're gay.
Or that they were
Wow,
related to
Devin.
you all along.
Yeah, that's pretty screwed.
Wait, what was that last one?
Or that they were related to you all along.
Let's keep this clean. Let's keep
I
this
think
clean.
it's a bit late for
We've
that.
already.
But okay.
We've already crossed the line. Let's not go any deeper.
I
Okay.
crossed the line twice before I stepped back behind it.
Let's not do
Thank
the
you for
third time,
joining
all right?
the three renegades of different races. The black guy, the Native American guy.
I'm not Native American, dang it.
He's like 1/5 or whatever.
Like
1/3,
1/32nd,
I
I'd
don't
say.
He's like
Huh?
a modern day Elizabeth Warren.
Okay, we're already venturing into
Again, I'm not up
politics.
to date on my genealogy.
I hope I hope we wouldn't get into this. Let me see if I wonder if Brandon's probably asleep.
My name is Devin Gannis, and I approve this message.
Alright, Hunter. You can just call me Hunter. I'd prefer to keep my identity secret. Maybe. Depends on... Things that are said on the stream may be used against me in the future.
My name is Daniel Piguero, and I have a very soothing voice.
It's true, actually.
That's
I just met this guy
Thank you.
15 minutes ago. And he has a very soothing voice.
He's a long-lost relative of Louis Armstrong.
Those voices
I'm
aren't
often
gravelly
told that
enough.
I'm a...
Sing the song,
What?
Daniela. Sing the song.
Oh. I see skies of gray. How's it go again? I see skies of gray.
Just skip to the part
Devin,
everyone.
do you know lyrics? I don't know it too well. Huh?
Just skip to the part that everyone knows.
And I
And
think
I
to
think
myself,
to myself, what a wonderful. How was that?
Well, you kind of laughed halfway through it, but it sounded like you're getting close.
try
Okay,
Frank Sinatra then. Try Frank Sinatra.
Oh, wow, somebody, and
Ain't that a
I
kick in
got
the-
you under my skin. How was that?
This guy's lacking right now.
Yeah, I'm lacking. You want to hear my Morgan Freeman?
Yeah, do the Morgan Freeman. That's your best one.
Hello. Hello. My name is Morgan Freeman. You can't see my face, but you recognize my voice. And at the moment, you are thinking of my face. You, there could be anyone in this picture.
Action.
Okay. How's it go? Everything
My
I
name
say
is
you do.
Morgan Freeman, and I'm voting Hillary Clinton.
I'm voting for Hillary Clinton in the 2016 election. And
Like-
remember,
And
no
then
matter
there's
what I
like
say,
like
Yeah,
30
I'm-
seconds later, it's like, I'm the voice of Morgan Freeman, and I approve this message.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys, if I'm lacking. I'm usually good at these impressions, but I think I'm nervous because there's an audience in front of us. Well, there's no
He's
audience.
nervous.
So I have a question for Ricky. Why is your webcam flickering so often, like we're watching like some kind of paranormal activity feed or something?
Yeah, man, I'm thinking of seeing like a little Asian girl with long hair appear behind you right now, like on The Grudge. What's going on?
I don't even know. I like.
It's because he's illegal, and so he's trying to.
Devin,
stay-
Devin, we want to keep away from that kind of talk. We don't want to attract any Trump supporters.
Yep. I don't know about you guys, but I'm voting for the giant meteor of 2016 for election. Just end it already.
No. Let's not. Come on. Let's be optimistic here. The election hasn't been that
Wait,
bad.
Danielle. Before we go
Huh?
any further, we must put a disclaimer that this podcast is not affiliated with any political parties.
Oh
That
yes,
is true.
this podcast is not affiliated with any political party within the United States of America.
In fact,
Any
we want
political party? You said
Huh?
political party.
Yeah.
potato.
No, potato,
Political
whatever.
party.
Yeah, party. No political party. Hi,
On
my
this
name's
episode
Josh.
of Political Potty, we will be crapping in Lincoln's mouth.
Oh, what? Oh, we have a viewer.
Who is viewer?
Roberto, is that you? No. Oh, we have a viewer. Someone's
don't let me-
actually watching the pod. Oh, he left. He left. We had a viewer and he left.
Yep.
Dick.
You know what? The
Total dick move. I mean, what the hell? I mean, where's the respect? You know?
don't
No
don't
respect.
report the viewers. Don't report the viewers.
I'm gonna report them. You know, that's disrespectful.
No,
It hurts my feelings.
No. Like, I mean,
Oh wait, he's back. He's back.
Feelings.
I
got hurt feelings.
Oh, he left again. He's just
Shake.
So, to end the rambling, has anyone seen any good movies?
I saw a great movie, and it was called M. Night Shyamalan's Avatar.
You're never gonna stop at that, are you, Devin? Okay, to those of you who don't know, Devin has this obsession, this obsessive hatred of of M. Night Shyamalan's The Last Airbender movie. And unlike me, he hasn't gotten over it, despite the fact that it's been like, what, half a decade since that movie's come out?
Don't worry. Actually, it just released in a new Ghostbusters movie will be the replacement for that.
Hunter,
Oh.
that's like asking us to get over the gem and the holograms.
Nobody saw that.
Yeah, but nobody saw that. That's the thing. Nobody actually saw Joe and the Holograms.
You're the only one who's getting over it, and it's like nobody cares.
It's like
I don't even
Ghostbusters.
think people know that movie exists.
have you ever,
Nobody. I don't think anybody. I don't think that many people even knew the cartoon existed.
Ricky
You know,
doesn't watch real movies. He only watches pornographic films.
you know what I like to watch when I was
Then
little?
that just makes him human. But
What do you like to watch, Ricky? What do you like to watch?
Me? Your mom's sexy.
I think
Comfortable.
I think the goal that we had to keep it clean.
it's failed. It's ultimately failed. We've entered into raunchiness.
Yep. Nope.
Hey, you can't have a good podcast without raunchiness and a black guy. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. You know what? You know what?
He's been actively avoiding it, so I think we can give him some credit here.
Well, yeah. I think eventually we're gonna start venturing into racism, and it's undeniable that it will happen eventually.
Speaking of
I got some
racism, my name is Morgan Freeman, and my voice is not affiliated with any race.
It's not Morgan Freeman has to collect a paycheck, you know.
Yep.
What's my
Oh
contact?
shit!
That's why he was starred in
Shit.
Lucy. I
Danielle,
can't imagine being in that movie for any other reason.
shut up,
What
dude.
is it?
Ricky, there's like a huge ass thing behind you.
I think it's a light.
You don't see it, dude? Look, dude. You
my
guys see, you
He's
see it?
playing you. Don't believe him.
It's
A hunter.
It's the
What
glimmer.
was that?
Your mom's pussy.
Okay, you know what? I said let's not go there, please,
Okay, I mean, pussycat.
please.
It's a cat. It's a freaking cat, man.
Okay. I
Yeah,
recently saw the movie Drive.
What's that? What's that
Hang
movie
on.
about?
Oh,
It's
a movie
about Paul
starring
Walker
Ryan
dying.
Gosling.
Oops.
What?
That movie featuring Ryan Gosling?
Yeah, it's a movie featuring Ryan Gosling, and well, I describe it as a bit of a character study. He plays sort of this criminal who drives other criminals around when they're like robbing a bank or whatever.
So he's like
What?
the.
Wait. What was that?
What was what?
Nobody else heard that.
I did hear that actually. I don't know who said it. I have my suspicions though. Let's see, Ricky's chuckling to himself right now. I think it was him.
Hang on. Hey guys, I'm gonna mute my mic for a second.
Sure thing.
His welfare check just showed up.
Yeah, I could start, but I'm.
Oh my goodness! What the?
Hey, Devin.
Don't tell me.
Devin.
Oh my God, no,
What Ricky was up?
no.
Devin.
Ricky.
Devin.
Ricky.
God,
You know what you look like?
what?
Have you ever seen Spy Kids Game Over?
Yeah.
You know, at the end of the movie, the holograms would like disappear. That's what you look like. Like you're a hologram, like trying to disappear.
You look like that. You know. You
Yeah,
look
but
like.
I'd recommend the movie Drive to you guys because it's an interesting character study, and I really enjoyed it.
Okay.
Wait, what is that horror game called?
What?
That's in like
Slender.
horror game. No,
Amnesia, Five Nights at Freddy's.
no, like a really
Your mom.
like an actual horror game.
Oh, Outlast.
Outlast. No. So you know this guy in the wheelchair in Outlast that's like dead. That's Devin.
Oh.
Okay, hang on. I
Oopsies.
have to do something.
So. Devin,
That's all for now, folks.
Wait, really?
No, I'm kidding.
Okay. I was gonna say. So, Devin, you said earlier that you were disabled. Like disabled how?
Oopsies. This isn't supposed to be on the podcast.
Okay. Sorry about that. I was just helping out my brother. He's trying to get on the podcast because I think he'll spice things up a bit.
Tell me.
Well, I think things are spicy enough as it is.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
You obviously haven't met my brother.
Ah.
He's a character.
He's pretty edgy.
Edgy, very very edgy man. He's gonna bring some class into this podcast. You know,
So you're
he's
saying I
very
don't-
refined than me. Oh, here's his contact request on Skype.
Oh,
He's gonna come on any second. So Devin, how about you tell them about my my voice on the morning announcements at school? Yeah, tell them.
Ricky,
Tell them the
what
story,
did you
Devin.
send me?
that was my.
Wait.
What, you
I
can't
have
hear
to
me?
post this in the chat right now.
That was
on
my
your stream.
reference.
You have chat disabled on your stream, I believe. Should get that up. Hello?
Devin, is there something wrong with my mic?
Nothing is wrong with
Hello?
me.
Oh, No, I said, why why don't you tell them about my job at the morning announcement at school?
I wouldn't call it a job. I would call it.
What would you call it?
I would call it that voice that never got cast in Star Wars as the main antagonist.
Well, to explain to you guys, I, uh, I was in the TV production class at school, which is a class where we basically are the school news, and at the class, I was usually we are assigned as anchors for the morning announcements because the morning announcements are filmed in the classroom and streamed throughout the school. And the day I became an anchor is the day where I became known as the creepy black kid who looks like he's gonna
Darth,
kill. Huh?
Darth Figaro
What?
is what he became known
Yeah,
as.
Darth Figaro. I became known as Darth Figaro because
Please report to
one,
the Death Star for the scheduled annihilation of Sheik.
yeah, one student told me it was like seeing Osama bin Laden threatening America because my voice is
Um,
very terrifying to them.
as a disclaimer, I have no recollection of meeting any Indian people in my entire life.
What? Is your friend still there?
Oh, I'm
He
here.
is still there.
I'm here. I'm
Oh,
just
okay.
pondering things. I'm a listener. I mean, I can comment too. It's just I sometimes like to sit back and listen.
Okay. And throughout school, I don't know, it was like being a celebrity. Kids would just come up to me and say, "Hey, hey, hey, that's the kid in the morning announcements. Hey, hey, kid in the morning announcements, do that voice."
Read the script, Daniela. Read the script. Do
Oh,
the
oh yeah,
justice.
read the script. Hello, welcome to the Olympic Heights LNN News Show. I'm your host, Daniela. I'm your
Killer
host,
Star.
Daniela Figueroa.
We got
Oh
feedback.
God. Oh God. Oh God. He's here.
Someone put their headphones on.
Roberto,
I
can
am
you
your
guys hear my
host,
brother?
Killer
Yeah,
Keystone.
vaguely, faintly.
They can vaguely hear you. Can you hear him?
Roberto, what's going on, man? Roberto's been my guy since day one.
Oh yeah. Oh God. Here we go. Trump. I think my brother is slowly forming into a Trump supporter. Aren't you, Roberto? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you tell him, Roberto. Tell him about those social justice warriors. Tell him how you feel.
Oh, good. It's finally something we can all hate on.
What? What was that, Hunter?
Oh, good. Something we can all agree to hate on.
My brother's gonna go to the other room so he can bring some class to this podcast.
Alrighty.
Yeah, he's gonna spice things up. Oh dear God, we're screwed. We're screwed. I've sent you all to hell. I'm sorry that I've done this to you. Will you forgive me?
Oh, I won't forgive you. Hey, look at Ricky watching porn in the corner. Look at him.
Oh,
Look at
hell no.
him.
Ricky, that's not something you do.
Class.
I mean,
This is going
I,
on YouTube.
I would do it, but not in front of anybody. What the hell?
No, he's watched porn in front of me before. That's a lie.
Devin, my brother's trying to talk to you. Can you hear him?
I cannot hear him.
He can't hear you, Roberto.
Depending on how the stream goes, I can't guarantee I'll be appearing on the show again.
I don't know. This stream is going well at first, but it's like now that no one's really talking.
Well, I thought we were waiting for your brother to get started.
Daniela,
Oh,
you know
I
what?
can start I can start a discussion or something.
Yeah, you can start a discussion.
Okay. So
God.
oh shoot.
My brother's trying to talk right now. I don't think. Roberto, something's wrong with your mics, man. Your
Is
mics.
he real or is he fake?
We'll never
There's
know.
been a wide variety of discussion since the beginning of time on whether or not God is real. We've seen God come in many forms. One of them
Shut up.
being
God, I'll slap him in the face and tell him to give me
one of them being Morgan Freeman.
a. What?
Another one being immigration services. Oh, Ricky's camera went black as soon as I said immigration services. Y'all saw that? Everybody
Yeah.
saw that. Hunter's muting his mic and then unmuting his mic in a rapid speed.
Wait, what?
This podcast is not going how I planned it to go, but it's
I don't
funny.
think any of this
Funny
was
podcast.
planned.
Direct your attention to Ricky's screen to see the ultrasound of a dead baby.
Okay, I'm. Okay.
Devin, what is the context of that? You ever
Well-
just think about the things that come out of your mouth?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm with
Whoa, Ricky!
I'm with Daniel on this one.
Oh, what is going on with Rick? It's a Halloween type thing going on for you, Ricky. What is that?
What?
The hell? What am I watching right now? What is this? This is not what I wanted the podcast. Oh my god. This is not what I wanted this to be.
Please welcome the return of M. Night Shyamalan in...
But Hunter,
Yeah.
what do you think of this new Ghostbusters film that just came
Well,
out?
to be frank, I'm not the biggest authority on this. But the thing is,
Oh no.
of course. Yes, the hardly anyone's. I saw the first movie. I didn't see the second one. I know about the series. It just, well, it doesn't. It sounds like they did a lot of things really, well, just outright wrong. There's actually like an email leaked that
My camera.
the cameos by the surviving members of the Ghostbuster team were actually practically blackmailed into it because they had like a gentleman's agreement to appear in any other Ghostbusters film. And so they basically said, "Oh, if you guys don't show up," that's how I got Bill Murray, probably the most ascetic of the cast members. And so they got. So again, this is all secondhand knowledge from me. My friend's like really into Ghostbusters, but the fact that it's just you know those annoying lowest common denominator dude guy films where they're like getting drunk, having parties, and the women are stupid or jerks or whatever like that. It's like the inverse. This movie is the exact opposite. It's tasteless, it's uninteresting, uninspired, and frankly offensive to people with a functioning brain. But they're just going to pass it off as sexism because, oh, you don't like this movie that has an entire female cast and sticks it to the patriarchy? You must be sexist.
Daniela, you know what this podcast needs?
What?
A catchphrase, and I think we just found it. You must be sexist.
I like the term half a
um,
functioning brain.
Okay, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I am not the hugest. I do not hold the original, and perhaps the same level as I know other people do. You know,
Mhm.
we have a friend, Brandon. He's one of the. He's probably one of the biggest Ghostbusters fans I know, and he's very much into '80s films.
You know what they
But,
say, Daniela.
I-
Ride the lightning.
I can't really say that I am I as well am not the utmost authority on what is and what is not right for Ghostbusters because honestly, I have seen both the first and second movie.
Well,
They
I've heard a lot. I'm sorry. Is it okay if I interject with something here?
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of suggestions on what they could have done with it. Okay, so you know what? They actually made a video game a few years ago and was actually considered canon to the storyline. You got you play as like a fifth Ghostbuster member, and even in like the comics expand upon this, where like it becomes a franchise. You get multiple Ghostbusting teams. Even the secretary I'm sorry, I can't remember her name.
Lewinsky.
No,
Yeah, Lewinsky, Mike Lazowski, I don't know.
no, like the secretary lady, the one.
Yeah, the secretary lady.
Okay, but she even gets like head a team of her own there, and it would have made sense if like okay, so this is like a separate group. This is like their own group, but no, they had to reboot the whole thing, and just kind of like, it's just like you have all that effort. It didn't need a reboot. It's still good to this day, at least good for a laugh, good for a popcorn flick. The special effects are still impressive. That's okay. I'm sorry. I think I got off track. What were you saying?
Please welcome a special guest, Roberto.
I'm back, guys. Yup.
Oh, there's a lot of vibration. It's probably their.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the other room.
But yeah, he's talking about how you're talking about Ghostbusters and how, as you've got a friend who's like a huge Ghostbusters nerd.
Yeah, well, compared to him, I am not the utmost authority on what is and what is,
Oh, I invited my friend Juan. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Is Juan coming? Is Juan coming?
Yes. That's. Do you see the vampire girl, the anime vampire girl?
From Ruby?
We're discussing your destroyed childhood, Juan. He's the Ghostbusters authority.
Yeah, I'm the utmost authority on destroyed childhoods. I've talked to many of the victims of the Star Wars prequels, and
Oh, my
I've
brother.
helped them move on and become well-adjusted adults in their life.
Hey,
And I think
hey guys, guess what today is?
The day Ghostbusters got released to the public?
Yes.
Crawling in my skin, these wounds they will not heal.
What's your name again, sir? Friend? I don't know.
Juan.
Are you Asian?
No, I'm the Spanish.
Oh, okay.
Juan or Quan?
Juan.
Oh, Juan.
So we've reached a milestone in this podcast.
My name's Roberto.
I think
Two
this podcast
illegals
is
on the
better
podcast.
with it.
We have two illegals on the podcast at the same time.
Never
Ricky-
been in Juan.
Ricky.
That's mean.
Devin.
Yes.
Okay, we have a very diverse podcast, and I like that. I like
We
diversity.
have a white guy, another guy I can't tell, an Indian, a Hispanic, a Negro, and a good American black guy.
Devin, Roberto, please. I'm trying to keep this clean.
Are you
I
being
think
triggered
It's a
right
little
now?
bit late for that.
I think
You triggered me, Roberto. I'm
Are you
triggered.
being triggered?
I
Yeah.
think for the
Hold on there. Were you triggered because your privilege were unchecked?
No,
Oh,
okay.
I'm a privileged black guy, so of course my privilege was not unchecked. I noticed
think-
this thing. I never listen to this. I never actually been in front of racism. Like subtle racism, yeah, but never called me a nigger in my life.
what? What was?
Okay, where have we gone? We went from Ghostbusters to the word nigger.
Oh, don't worry, we'll get back to it. Ghostbusters also
Let's get
has
back
its share of them.
Well, look,
Let's
listen,
racial
listen,
stereotypes.
listen.
Despite-
Let's go to let's
Roberto,
go to
I'm
the
going to
these.
mute you.
Let's chill.
Roberto, I will
Chill.
mute you.
Okay. I'll just stand back and be oppressed by society again.
You're pressed by society.
I'm being oppressed.
Okay. As I was saying,
Don't worry, little monkey dude.
What?
What?
But the Powerpuff Girls had this whole episode where Mojo
New one or
Jojo.
old one?
We've gone the Powerpuff Girls.
We're going through all the destroyed childhoods this
Yes. We have gone down the rabbit hole.
Okay,
Are we
we've
gonna
got-
reference
Ghostbusters?
Alice in
Okay,
Wonderland?
fair, Alex, let's stick to the subject.
Through
Social
Hey
justice warriors.
Daniela, it's all good if you look at it through the looking glass. That Alice in Wonderland plug.
Okay, you know what? Can we go back to Ghostbusters, please? I really, please. Let's go back to
Well, no,
Ghostbusters.
but I don't
Hold on,
know anything
hold on,
about
hold
movies.
on.
I'm not a movie guy.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, you're not. You're not.
We're-
Wait, somebody.
We fall into the
Cannot believe we have no viewers right now.
I don't know, we're kind of late at night.
This podcast is great.
Yeah, it is.
Maybe we'll get some Russians.
It's not exactly what we were
Wait, I'm
expecting.
gonna send a link to my friend Adam.
I mean, all I could say is this. We've gone down the rabbit hole, but have we fallen off the slippery slope?
Have we all become Mad Hatters on the inside?
Oh, we're all quite mad here.
Or all
Figuratively,
all
literally,
on the hot side.
and in both forms of this word.
Hunter, is that it? Hunter, is that it?
Is that
Did
what?
you just coin the phrase? I think generally we're all mad here.
But literally, figuratively, and in all senses of the word.
Listen, I have some unpopular opinions. Want to hear it?
No, we don't want to hear your unpopular opinions.
Can I
I'm
say
going
it?
to
Can
go
I-
back to Ghostbusters.
Can I say just a few points? A few points.
No, I don't want to
Reverse-
do your few points, Roberto. This is why I didn't
Reverse
want you to
sounds-
come on here, because I know you were going to start this bowl. This is my
Devon,
brother.
leave.
Let him
already.
start his fire. What?
Okay.
We can choose to
Alright.
ignore it, though, if we want to.
All right. Let me
Juan is back.
Okay, good.
All right, I'm gonna make my point. So,
Does anybody here want to hear
I'm a
Roberto's?
very scientific guy. I don't do all this like fairy tale stuff. Like, I don't believe in Santa Claus, the fairy tale, or
Roberto is a
God,
very
I'm just saying-
scientific person.
I'm very scientific.
Yeah, he's very.
So, listen. So when I think of transgender people,
Let's listen to
it's just
Roberto.
like, okay, are you gonna interrupt me?
No, I'm not going to interrupt you. Let's listen to Roberto give his scientific points.
You
He has
just
a
interrupted
PhD in quantum physics or whatever. Let's listen to
Wait,
him.
Daniela, before he starts his monologue, we have to say this again. The Renegade Podcast is not affiliated with any
Yeah, the
political
Renegade
parties.
Podcast is
Try to
not
keep it to 40 words or less.
Okay.
The ideas expressed in this podcast do not affect our own person.
The views expressed in this podcast.
Okay, in the immortal words of Warren Spector, we are all opinionated asses.
Okay,
Yes, I'm very
Roberto,
opinionated.
you can go now.
So I'm very scientific. I'm not into this cherry justice. Like, I don't like the word for it, but I call it like the blah. I don't like the middle part. I like the inside or outside. So when like transgender people, like they're saying like I was born this way, my brain is so like scientific and cut and dry. Like, no, you weren't.
Oh,
You were
God.
born a guy.
Bro, I'm gonna mute you. I'm gonna mute you now.
I don't quite follow what
I'm
you're
gonna-
saying.
Like,
Yeah,
like, okay,
this is
Listen.
making no sense.
let me like get my points across.
Who's this? Who's the
No.
cat guy?
Isn't that, Daniel?
Bruce Jenner.
Yes, exactly. Let me go on.
Ricky.
So listen, the point is, listen. The point is that they say that they were born a female, but you were born a guy with a penis. So how you were born a female?
I'm gonna mute this.
Are
What's
we
it
going
to
to
do?
start this argument on feminism and transgender now?
Oh,
Yes, I
Daniel.
want to. I want to.
Roberto, you have to leave
Can of
now.
Worms is open.
You see what your brother caused?
Roberto, stop it. Roberto, stop
All right,
it.
I'll just fall back. I'll just fall
Yeah,
back.
fall back.
Roberto.
Disclaimer. The ideas expressed in this podcast do not reflect our...
Roberto. Someone,
Andre 2020.
Roberto.
My
Roberto.
brothers, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think of him?
Disclaimer. Ricky
I'm
is
very
not...
alpha. I'm
Are you still here? Are you listening to this train wreck?
I am listening to this train wreck.
Glorious.
I think I'm just an alpha male like Trump. Like we just like very like opinionated people that just talk our asses off.
Roberto, please
Disclaimer.
stop talking. You are
Daniel,
embarrassing.
Yes, except, but unlike Trump, we didn't waste our millions.
Daniel,
Wait, I think
instead
he's
of
been
Waste
bankrupt like 4
millions on a
times.
political campaign.
With a small loan of $1 million, we can make it into even more $1 million.
look at my black friend here.
With a
Look at my
small
black.
loan of $1 million, we can change
That's-
the country. It's,
Oh my gosh, you actually sound like him.
yeah,
That's more impressive than
we-
your
we
Morgan
can- we
Freeman
can
voice.
change this country. Hillary Clinton, she was very mean to me. She was corrupt, crooked Hillary.
She's crooked. She's crooked.
Yeah, she's crooked. You can't trust
Daniel,
her.
you can't forget about lying Ted.
And don't forget about Lion Ted. I know all about Lion Ted. You can't trust him.
You mean the
I don't think a theory.
you mean the reptilian in disguise?
No, something else.
Yeah, he's
Have you
the
ever noticed
Zodiac
that-
Killer. He's the Zodiac Killer.
Wait, how have you noticed that Trump never went after Bernie at all? He's like, oh, I'm like with Bernie in a way, like.
Disclaimer: the idea is
Shut up, Devin.
I'm Morgan Freeman.
I'm Morgan Freeman, and I
Disclaimer.
approve this message.
Morgan Freeman is not affiliated with this podcast.
I'm Morgan Freeman.
Allegedly.
I'm not affiliated with this podcast. Okay.
We're in this like
wow.
black hole of nothing.
Hold on, I
Yeah,
think
we're
I
in
can
this
get
black
somebody
hole of
else.
nothing. That's accurate, Roberto.
Do we have room for more people?
Yeah, we
It's
definitely
gonna be
do.
even more of a
Honestly.
train wreck, though. I think we can reach our cap with 4 people.
I mean,
This is getting really, really good.
I mean, if we have more people, we'll be surpassing that of a train wreck into a nuclear destruction zone that will rival Chernobyl.
Or orgies.
An orgy. We've gone to orgies, people. We've transcended the madness. We've
Roberto,
So let's go
Roberto,
back to Ghostbusters.
Yeah, let's
nu-
talk about
What
Ghostbusters.
can you enlighten us about the Ghostbusters movie and why it fails on all accounts?
Okay. The
Oh,
Ghostbusters.
wait,
movie.
I got
Here's my
someone,
2
guys.
cents.
Guys.
Okay, guys,
What?
shut up!
I got someone.
What? Who'd you get?
My friend Adrian.
Okay, get Adrian. Now, as I was saying. Now, here's my 2 cents on Ghostbusters.
It
I
sucks.
My 2 cents. Now, I cannot judge Ghostbusters as a Ghostbusters fan, because in all honesty, I am not a fan.
I
Although
am.
I love the I like the original film, but I wouldn't call myself a mega fan, or anything. You won't see me. Did you muted my brother? As I was saying, you won't hear me quoting the movie. I mean, the quote I remember the most is probably, yes, this man has no dick.
No balls. Oh, dick, sorry.
Yeah.
I misremembered it. I
So,
got
yeah,
slimed is kind of classic as well.
I got slimed, or I've seen shit so weird it would turn you white. That's the problem. Okay, maybe I do remember more from this movie than I lead on, but
And don't cross the streams, which is what they do in the movie.
Into the
This was
ghost,
supposed.
into the ghost's dick.
We're dead serious here.
That's what happens.
This was supposed to be a film podcast. Where
no,
did we go
this
wrong?
was just supposed to be a podcast among respected
guys,
individuals, but
hey, guys.
obviously.
Hey guys, Adrian is here.
Adrian, hey buddy, what's going
Welcome
on?
to the nuclear orgy.
No,
Welcome
okay,
to
nuclear orgy. That's what
The Renegade.
Let's just call it the realm of Slanesh and get it over with.
Wait, what are we talking about? I'm lost here.
Orgies
Most
and
of those
nuclear
actually know
weapons.
what that is.
Hey, cat person, are you talking right now? You
I
haven't said a
think
word.
Ricky-
Just call it Slanesh's Pleasure Tower.
Oh God, please no.
Ricky's still here. He's just taking it in.
Okay, Daniela Peguero's Mad Pimp House. I don't know. Okay, as I was saying, You
I have
can't.
to wake up at
I
7.
can't judge Ghostbusters as a Ghostbusters fan, but I can judge it as a filmmaker. Well, I can't. I haven't seen the film, but I can judge it from what I've seen of it already. And I think the difference between this Ghostbusters and the old one is that it's not.
Hello?
Well, hello.
Sorry, I had to fix my mic.
It's fine.
It's
You know
the
what?
motivation for the movie, isn't it?
No, it's
You know what I prefer instead of Ghostbusters?
what?
Bust a nut.
Ringer.
Oh,
Wow.
That slaps me
Oh.
on the knee.
busting makes me feel good.
I'm turning 20 years old in like a few months, and
Wait, how old?
I'm turning 20 years old.
20. You spring
I am-
chickens.
Yeah.
How old are you?
How old are
I'm
you?
22.
Damn.
22. Wow.
I'm about the youngest guy here.
Never guessed that.
I'm not going to say my age because Danielle's already given away too much information about me in this podcast.
That's true.
Our friend is
Do you
Everything
know
remains
how
a
old-
secret.
Okay,
It's a
can we
secret to everybody.
Meet my friend Adrian Rodriguez,
Do you
16
know how
years
I'll
old
say
old.
my last name.
Indian,
How
you're
old-
very fond to like.
How many Adrian
Hispanic
Rodriguez
group.
do you think there are in the world?
Excuse
A
me?
lot. You can't find me at
Excuse me?
Google Images.
can we just express one opinion without everyone blurting their ejaculations into the mic?
Did
I
you know,
want
Okay.
clean.
you know how old I am?
You pushed me.
Do you know how
You
old
pushed
I
me.
am?
No, I don't want to know how old you are. No, let's not go into this route,
Come on,
please.
you want to know my age?
Okay, I'm gonna.
I'm coming back, guys. I gotta eat something real quick.
Get out while you still can.
Come on, Big Daddy, tell me my age. Come on, do it now.
Okay, Ricky, stop.
I'm scared.
What? Daniello.
Wants to meet Ricky.
See, when me and you decided we were going to start this podcast, we both had a vision that it was going to be film related. I feel like it's going more toward my vision than it is yours.
What kind of films is the question?
Which is the
Because
best?
We all know.
I think-
We all know what films Ricky watches.
Well, there's the type of films I watch.
What are you
What's
talking
that line?
about?
What's that line from Deus Ex Machina? I never asked for this.
You know what movie is my favorite?
What?
Your mom's sex tape.
Oh, damn.
And we have reached
We have a
the point
winner.
of no return. We have reached
Yeah.
the point of no return.
Disclaimer, at the beginning of this podcast, we decided it was going to be as clean as possible.
Jeez, that has been a success, hasn't it?
I think this is a good
And
podcast.
nobody has said like any curse words around. I would say it's pretty clean.
There it goes.
I'm actually surprised by the lack of curse words. I think that's the only thing that keeps us clean.
Fuck, bullshit, goddammit, shit, fucking pussy, cock, wet moistness, big poopity doopity doo.
And it's gone out the window. We've
To the window.
to the wall.
So let's get to like the.
Like your mom was on my balls.
Okay.
Oh, you
okay.
forgot the most foul of the words.
Police?
Fuck you. Fuck you.
All right.
No.
Good question.
What?
Can I say the other F word that's not fuck? Or
What?
no?
What other word?
The one that's
What did this guy
that's
say?
you know, the one where people get pissed off on Tumblr.
Okay, hold on.
Is he speaking Swahili right now?
Is this term a derogatory term for homosexuals?
I can't
Yeah, that
understand
one.
any
Yeah,
of
it's the
you.
one
I don't
that
know
goes-
what went.
Faggot?
Cranny faggot. Juan played a character in it called Cranny Faggot once in an RPG. She ate babies.
Oh my god.
She ate babies.
I'm sorry.
She ate babies. The quote of the year.
Children.
ladies and gentlemen.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Check the chat. Check the chat.
Check the chat. What's in the chat? What did you do?
Adrian Rodriguez, 2:12 a.m. Help.
Help.
Holy shit! I just almost cut off my finger.
Like it's 2 in the morning.
Guys,
You know what?
say it.
I told you, put that knife away.
Say
Uh,
it, please. Say it.
Faggot, cocksucker.
Okay.
Wait.
I could go farther. I'm not going to. I
Who
can go
has
on
a
whole
knife in
nation.
their hand? Who has a knife in their hand?
That's not what I want.
Oh, I actually have a knife. Right
If
here.
only we had a sound effect of like a screaming woman, and then we segued into like The Shining or something. I don't know.
Or Harry S. Plinkett's basement.
Oh,
Watch up Star Wars Episode 7, The Farts Awaken.
Star Wars Episode 1 is the worst thing to happen since my son.
The most disappointing thing to happen since my son. Pizza roll. Email me at this web zone and I'll send you a pizza roll.
I don't know why he did it, but he left a pizza roll in the film, and every time I see it, it tells me to kill people.
What's that? How did you know that? What's that over there? It's like, how do you know that? Did you read the script? What's that over there? Is that the script? Oh my god!
Is that YouTube guy?
Yeah, that's Harry S. Plinkett.
Isn't that Red Letter Media?
Yes, Red Letter Media Plinkett Reviews.
I love that, bro.
You know, I gotta say, for all the BS that's on YouTube in terms of like movie reviews, Red Letter Media is like a
This podcast is probably the worst of it.
The best of the worst.
Nah, bro. What about that guy? The guy who like he made he gave like Toy Story like a 1. Like he like a purpose. There was tons of movies and he would just give them horrible reviews on like Rotten Tomatoes.
You mean Christian Weston Chandler's brother? He actually does that.
Speaking of review
How do you know about Chris Chan, bro? Get out.
Everyone knows who Chris Chan is.
All right.
He's the grandest follower of Papa Nurgle.
You can do Q&As with Google Hangouts.
Yeah, who is Chris Chan? I'm not really.
Sonichu.
No, stop. No, you fool.
Don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. Just please.
Don't worry about what?
Don't worry about Chris Chan, bro. He will ruin everything, man.
Yeah, just forget I said that.
He is the personification of
But this would be good for the podcast.
I wouldn't.
All right.
Tell me.
So like, basically, imagine the worst thing on the internet. Imagine like an autistic guy who loves Sonic and Pokemon, and then he put them together and made a horrible story where he's pretty much a horrible person.
And he tries
He's a really weird creep.
And he tries to get girlfriends. He'll never get a girlfriend until he paid a prostitute to have sex with him recently.
Just read the Encyclopedia Dramatica article, bro. That shit.
Or read the CWC.
Or just don't read it at all and know that you'll be a better person. You're better off not knowing.
No, Hunter, he must know, for he can truly improve his own humanity by knowing not to be a shitfest like that.
I bet you Steven is regretting he missed this podcast.
Okay, so what I've gathered from all that is that this guy's a little socially awkward, and he has a
little.
He has no social skills whatsoever, thinks the world revolves around him because his mom pretty much treats him like that.
Ooh.
Does anyone want me to read the Sonichu Encyclopedia Dramatica with my voice?
No. Go
ahead.
No.
It's too late in the night to read that stuff.
No. Let me read that. I was the one who brought it up, so therefore I shall suffer.
No, I brought it up. Oh, yes.
But I have a good voice.
He does.
Oi, let me read it. I'm the asshole who said it first. Shut up.
One likes being the being in the spotlight.
It's true, I do actually.
That's okay, I like to too.
It's times like this when the podcast starts getting boring and we have to make raunchy jokes. So, let's think of something here.
Do you want me to just tell a racist joke? I know a racist joke.
No
Slavery.
racist jokes. Okay, starting on March 15th.
What's about? Don't worry. It's about
What's the
ethnicity that's not present currently.
What's the difference between a pizza and a Jew?
Please no.
They
Okay.
buy the pizza.
You know what? You know what? We're going into the wrong territory.
The pizza doesn't scream when you put it in the back of the oven.
Oh no! No!
Racist joke. I like it.
Oh God.
Disclaimer. Disclaimer.
Views expressed. I'm not. Oh God.
Daniela,
Yeah.
I feel like whenever we go off track, we can just throw the disclaimer in there.
Yeah, just throw the disclaimer. Are you guys sure you don't want me to read all this?
No,
Hunter,
I'm
Read-
reading it.
What's going on?
Look, you gotta read the Chris Chan one, not the Sonic
Wait,
one.
I have it right here. I'm reading it now. Everyone, shut up. Everyone,
What was it?
I'm listening, Devin.
Generally, we're all mad inside our heads or
We're all
something.
mad
What was it?
inside. There's no.
What was the
We're all
catchphrase?
quite mad here, figurative, literally, and in every sense of the word.
Yes.
guys.
That's the
I
catchphrase.
already have the page. Everyone, shut up and be ready to suffer. I'm sorry for everything that's happening tonight.
Don't worry, at least when you talk, we get to see an image of a waifu.
I have a
We
question. I'm
shall
about
go
to sleep.
through hell together.
I
bro.
am about to leave. I have a question.
Sometimes when you stare at the abyss stares back.
And it starts licking your genitals, and you're like, please, no, stop. I'm a virgin.
Okay, you know what? We went into like Friedrich Nietzsche. How do you pronounce it?
Daniel,
Okay.
do you just want to like start a separate podcast, just the two of us being generally decent people and not saying too many offensive things? I'd be down with that.
All right, who's the asshole
Hunter.
breathing into the mic?
We are.
Hunter.
You're gonna have to
There's no
ask.
going back from this.
Hunter,
What?
this
What
was
have I
my
got?
fault.
Yes, it is. I'm blaming you for all of this.
I made a mistake when I invited
Anime
Ricky.
was a mistake.
Kojima was a mistake.
Google Hangouts was a mistake.
Earth was a
Devin, you know what
mistake.
I wish? I wish Brandon and like everybody else was awake.
Google Hangouts was a mistake, guys.
Yes, it
Google
was.
Hangouts was a
Listen,
mistake.
no one even knows that Google Hangouts exists.
And that's all for now, folks.
Ow.
David Cage is a game developer who thinks he makes movies and games, but he's actually mediocre.
Yeah, unlike Kojima,
Got
who
over
started
it
with
because he doesn't
So, now that the first half of this podcast was completely raunchy, can we get back to
I have a
talking
question.
about film?
Okay,
Ricky has a
okay.
question. Ricky's
Okay.
questions are usually quite interesting. What's the question?
Okay, so I'm about to sleep, so I need you to answer this. Do you know the best weapon to kill zombies with?
This dick.
God fucking damn it.
I knew it was going to be something crude, so I may as well give him the answer he was looking for.
Prudence alone is already.
It's called the gun. Bang bang.
Oh, that guy left.
He left.
Okay, so
Alright, yeah.
getting back to the original goal of this podcast,
Hey,
That-
I got a question.
we failed to carry out in the first 5 minutes the Ghostbusters film.
Was that
What?
what we were talking about?
Originally, yes.
Let's just to the other subject. Which YouTuber do you hate the most?
Onision.
Oh,
Matt
Nissan,
Pat,
yeah.
Matt Pat, hands down. Don't know who the other guy is.
Me is Leafy is here.
I don't know.
Why?
He's like annoying, and his voice is just like I just can't like stand it.
My favorite YouTuber is Grade A Under A.
Same.
I think my favorite would-
YouTuber. Honestly, it's Red Letter Media. I think they're my favorite YouTubers.
My favorite YouTuber is Vine Sauce.
Oh,
Not
I love him
Sauce,
too.
Vine Sauce.
When Vine was still a thing.
Vine's still a thing?
No, it's dead.
Ugh, fuck, bro, that
I
shit.
still see him on Tumblr, but I guess Tumblr is also kind of dead.
It's
Daniel.
interesting. I'm on Tumblr right now.
Tumblr is scary. I don't like it.
You should follow Metal Girly Solid if you like
Yellow.
that gear. Lots of funny things are to be had there.
You guys want to see my blog or?
If you want.
Followers.
Let's do it.
I gotta invite more people.
You can find me
Daniela.
on Dr. Hunter Ando. I
Yeah.
I started as an art blog, but quickly devolved into reposting memes. So then
Mine
I
is
started a
just
professional
films
blog.
and what you'll find on my
Daniela.
blog is just films and pictures of hot models.
Okay.
Well, just you'll see it
Put the
when
link,
you'll
Will.
know what I'm talking.
Well,
What?
I don't read NSFW blogs.
Oh no,
That's what
not
you're
safe for
implying.
work. It's not. It's all safe for work. It's all
Okay.
safe for work.
Okay.
I didn't know what else to describe.
The lag is starting.
So, guys, what is your dream job? Like, job you want to do for the rest of
The
your
one I'm
life?
studying for currently,
Which
making
is?
video games.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep. There's actually quite a few
I
video
guess it-
game studios around here in North Carolina. There's Epic, there's Insomniac, there's Red Storm.
I'm familiar with Insomniac.
Yep, Ratchet and Clank. Although formerly Spyro the Dragon, which I absolutely loved and I feel was a travesty that they abandoned so easily.
Well, they didn't. It's just that like Universal had the rights, and then they wanted to
No,
work on new games, isn't it?
no, that wasn't it. Insomniac went on the record by saying we don't know what to do with Spyro anymore. So they sold
yeah?
the rights to Vivendi Universal, and we got a whole lot of shit out of that.
Yeah, and they didn't. Wait, Insomniac were the ones who did. They did.
Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah, Ratchet and Clank. There you go.
Jack and Daxter was Naughty Dog, the people who did Crash.
Yeah, Naughty Dog was the one with Universal, right?
Yes, Naughty Dog and Insomniac were friendly competitors. If anything, they actually helped each other out. Naughty Dog helped helped out in Spyro 3 with the skateboarding mechanic, I think. They're more like I'm not sure if they're really competitors as yeah, maybe they're like cooperative competitors. You know what I mean? They try to see how they can one up each other. Like Rare had like two development teams that always try to one up each other. The point of putting Banjo's head on mounted on the wall in Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Yo, Rare is like
Who are
the
the-
sob story of video games, bro.
Who are the
I can probably
developers
think of a few
of
other ones.
Of what?
Of what?
Who are the
yeah.
developers of Attack and the Power of Juju? You remember those?
Oh gosh, that's THQ.
Oh yeah, they died too.
Oh, THQ.
THQ tanked.
They're gone?
Yeah, no,
They
yeah,
tanked back in 2013 or 2012.
yeah. They made a lot of. They licensed a lot of really like
Shitty
pretty much
games.
shovelware. So like, they kind of fell. And now there's no
Even
more
though they
THQ.
had exclusive rights to Warhammer at the same time.
Yeah, they had a ton of stuff, and then they just kind of everything just crashed and burned, and
Yep.
that's just the story of THQ.
hmm Thankfully, some of the
I
stuff got
admit to you
recovered.
guys- I have to
Like,
admit to you that I haven't played much games.
That's fine. I haven't played as much as I'd like to be
Mhm.
because school and all and work.
So, because I just had technical difficulties, what are we talking about?
Video games.
The one game that needs to see is LA Noire.
I'm sorry, did Satan just speak? Because I can't understand a word that's coming out of your mouth.
Something's up with your mic, Roberto.
Anyways, the game that needs to be has like a sequel is LA Noire.
Oh,
Is
dear
that
God,
you,
it's just like that horror movie. If we play it backwards, will we hear Satan?
Either that or Christopher Walken.
Oh my god.
This is Christopher Walken here. We want to give you a message.
Danielo,
I am Christopher Walken, huh?
for the sake of our film careers, I don't think we should release this footage.
No, probably not.
It's too late.
Yeah, I
Once it's on
know.
the internet, it's there forever. Just ask Hillary.
You can set the live
Well, in all fairness, Hillary is like what, 60, right?
69.
50? 60?
69.
Oh, 69. How many 69-year-old women you know how to handle their emails, you know?
That's not the point here.
No.
She was careless.
She was careless. She was careless with her emails, wasn't it?
That was the official record, even though anyone else would have been punished. So if she's careless with the emails, that makes her qualified to be president.
She made a tad little mistake, and she's 69
Oh, yes.
years old.
Well, how many... I think many of our presidents were over the age of 69 when they became president. And they didn't have any blunders near as bad as this. I mean, last time we had a blunder this big, we had a president impeached.
Jet fuel can't melt steel beams.
And everyone was still talking about it.
Well,
Adrian.
Nixon was accused of well, Nixon was accused of spying and stealing money. Oh wait, we have a viewer. We actually have a viewer.
Stealing
Well,
money,
what?
yes. And criminal negligence ended up getting a lot of people killed.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly, money matters more than lives. So I can see where you're coming from.
Who-
Stop there.
There is this magical panel that you can see people who are watching the thing right now.
Am I watching the podcast? What?
Inception.
Hello?
What?
Oh, sorry. I think I was watching the podcast for a second.
Oh, okay.
I was getting feedback.
Oh.
And we have a viewer apparently. Can you
Oh,
see?
where? No, I can't see who's watching this.
I wonder. Can you see who's watching, Devin?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, I don't know how to use this too well.
Dude, I really think my internet's going out right now. Kind of bad. Ah,
Okay. So we can all agree that oh, he's left. He just left. So can we all agree that this is been a pretty interesting podcast?
So far, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty much.
So yeah, I didn't really get to explain Ghostbusters, did I?
Nope.
okay, can we start actually talking about film now?
Yeah.
Because we haven't.
Yeah. Can you guys hear me?
Can I mention?
Can you mention what, Devin?
His name, Film Nation.
Yeah. My YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can mention it.
Oh man, I can't hear for anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is getting kind of slow.
Okay, we jump in real quick. What's your favorite film and why?
Roberto, no one, you're fix your microphone settings. Something's up.
Okay.
Okay. Hello? Oh, you guys
Hello?
can't understand me?
No, I can understand you.
Oh. Oh, Devin, something's wrong with Devin's internet, and he can't understand this very well right now. Okay. So has anyone seen any good films lately?
No.
Big Short. We should talk about that.
Oh yeah, The Big Short. Me and Devin recently watched The Big Short. That's about the 2008 housing market collapse.
Yeah, I heard that was cool.
So is it like a comedy?
I think I'm a little bit too young to remember the housing collapse too clearly, to be honest.
Yeah, I was pretty young too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we have a viewer again. How do you check the viewers, Devin? Oh, he left. He just
I think he's gonna
comes
join
and
back.
leaves.
Huh.
This is getting kind of slow, guys. Let's speed up the pace.
Sorry about that. As I was explaining with Ghostbusters, I don't think that the comedy will be the same as the original. And
Why?
what?
I don't.
Hello?
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I didn't watch the new one. I watched the original one.
You only watched the original?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, Devin's back. Hey, Devin. Podcast is slowing down. uh,
Hello.
yeah,
Is my good?
Roberto, fix your mic.
Is it bad?
What?
Is it bad?
Is it bad?
Yeah.
It's very bad.
It's not bad. I think we're just in a bit of a dry state.
Like 1, 2, 3, Mike 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm. Well, how about we tell an interesting story? Devin, you want to tell them about the time I was arrested?
Holy shit.
Tell them, Devin.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you pretty good.
Yep.
Still having audio issues.
Your audio's fine from my end. Devin?
I don't think he can hear us.
Oh, he can't hear us. Well, I guess I should tell the story. You guys want to hear it?
Yeah, why
Certainly.
not?
Okay. I wonder if... So what happened was, it was a normal school day, and I woke up about 15 minutes uh, after my bus had left. And so I had no choice but to take the city bus. Now, it probably took me an hour and a half to find out where the city bus was, and apparently it came, to my surprise, it was only just right across the street. But when I got to the bus, I had to take a second bus to Boca Raton. And when I had finally reached the bus stop to the second bus, um, I just stood there and waited to cross the street because the sign was on the other side of the street. So I was just I pressed the cross. I found the cross stand, whatever you call it, and I was waiting to cross the street to get the second bus to Boca. And wouldn't you know it, a police cruiser shows up right behind me. I'm standing. The sidewalk is next to a plaza, and so the police cruiser parks right behind me. And this policewoman, this policeman, she gets out of her car and says, "Sir, can you turn around, please, sir?" And it took me a minute to understand that she was talking to me. So I turned around and she said, and she's, "Sir, how old are you?" I told her I'm 19. 19? Oh, you look like a baby. What you doing out here? And I told her, I'm just trying to get to school. School? Honey, it's 11:30. You should already be in school. And I said, I know. That's why I'm trying to get there right now. I know that I'm supposed to be in school, but I'm going to school at this moment. And she's like, she's a little suspicious. Uh-huh. What's your name? Daniel Piero. May I cross the street to go to school now? And and she was just asking me a bunch of questions because apparently she had been following me uh, across town because she saw me walking around the or around this other plaza that was near my house. This is a different part of the street. This is the different part of the, the city, and she had seen me walking around, and she got suspicious, so she decided to follow me all the way across to the second bus stop, and she basically said, "Okay, honey, I'm gonna need you to sign these papers," and so I complied. I'm an obedient person. I signed the papers. And she said,
What
and
was
I'm
on the
like,
papers?
what? Oh,
What were
just
on
my
the papers?
name. Just she said to sign my name, my address. It was like, I don't know, some kind of release form. And she said, okay, I'm gonna give you a ride to school. Okay, you're not in trouble. I'm not gonna put handcuffs on you or anything. And bear in mind, she said, I'm not gonna put handcuffs on you or anything. And so I go inside the car, and like 10 seconds later, she opens the passenger door where I'm sitting, and she said, "Okay, I made a mistake. I do have to put handcuffs on you, but I'm only doing it for my safety and yours."
What?
She said that she had to put handcuffs on me for her safety and mine. And but in my in all fairness, I felt like I was the one in danger, but I complied, and so I let her put handcuffs on me. But I was like, can we do this somewhere where people aren't looking at me? Because as I said, this is a plaza of full of stores, and all these group of women are staring at me like these I don't know these soccer moms are staring down at me
Ooh.
as she's putting handcuffs on me,
Yeah.
and I'm like, ma'am, can we do this somewhere else? I'm sorry, honey, but we gotta go. It's like I gotta put these handcuffs on you. Okay, so she puts the handcuffs on me, and I'm embarrassed, and I go in silently, and we start the long drive to Boca Raton. And has anyone here ever been in handcuffs?
No, but I imagine they're incredibly uncomfortable.
They're cold, they're uncomfortable, and they're downright awful. I, I every now whenever I watch like a police procedural, I will feel bad for the criminal when they put handcuffs on him, because she had I don't know why
Oh
she
yeah,
had to
feel bad
do
for
it.
the rapist.
Go away, Roberto. But she had put them on way pretty tight, and and you imagine this. Now you've got like a 19-year-old kid in the back of a police cruiser, and the handcuffs are like squeezing his wrist to the point where it feels like they're gonna pop, and my back is just like scratching the cold hard seat because there's no cushion or anything. It's just like a plastic seat where you just sit
Yeah.
on.
Yeah,
And
I've
and
been in
and
a police cruiser.
what?
I'll tell that story after. Just go ahead.
Okay. And it's like my arms are on my back, and every movement I do, it's just like scratching my wrists, hurting them, and it was hot too, and there was no AC. Apparently, she was gonna get it fixed. Yeah, imagine that. And I'm telling the lady, ma'am, can you pull over? And she's just constantly trying to reassure me that I'm not in trouble in any way. She even told me that she was not going to call my mother, and God, and thank God she didn't. And she was just saying, "Oh, honey, calm down. Calm down. You hear me? You're not under arrest. I'm taking you to school. What? Can you untighten these handcuffs, please? They're very uncomfortable. Honey, I can't do that right now. I gotta go. I gotta go. We're running out of time. We're running out of time. And now, honey, I gotta ask you some questions. All right? I gotta ask you more questions. Do you suffer from any disabilities?" And I told her yes, and I told her what I suffered from. And she said, "Oh, okay, okay, you're not under arrest. You hear me? You're not under arrest." She had to make a point to tell me constantly that, you're not arrested. And I got it. I just didn't understand why I had to put handcuffs on the entire time. And so we
Probably
got
probably
what?
conflict of procedures, but also not But I'm guessing she repeated that over and over so you couldn't press legal charges or to.
I was not going to press legal charges. It's like, why do I
I
have to put
know.
the handcuffs on?
It's stupid. This whole situation sounds incredibly stupid.
And
I
it gets
feel
even
I'm sorry
stupider.
about that. Oh gosh, did they actually take you to the station?
No, she took me to the school.
Okay.
Luckily, there were no students in anywhere in sight. But I have what you call a reputation at Olympic Heights, and so she took me to the student services office, where I guess you're supposed to go when you bring a student in for truancy. Although I was not trying to commit truancy, I was trying to go to school. So, like, the second we walk in to the office, it's these three ladies that are in the office, in the student service office.
Oh no.
The second I walk in and they see me in handcuffs with the police officer standing next to me, they have the most unsurprised look on their face.
Unsurprised or surprised?
Unsurprised, as in
The
like.
un the like the most mundane. It's like the minute I walk in, it's like, oh, Danielo Piguero in handcuffs. What a surprise! And so the police officer, it's quiet, like it's dead quiet for a second, and the police officer is like, does he go to this school? And this lady, she sighs. She's like, yeah, he goes to this school. We know him. How's it going, Daniello? And under my breath, I'm just like cursing this police officer out in my head. Like I'm like damning her to hell. I put a curse on you. I put a curse on you, your family, your children.
And your little dog too.
Yeah, your little dog. And then I look to the lady. And there's like pauses in between. I'm like, yeah, I'm doing all right. And then it's quiet for a few moments, and then it's like, and the police officer, she's like, I saw this young man walking around the plaza where I was patrolling, right? And I got suspicious, young brother walking around with a backpack, you know.
I have to ask this. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt your story again.
Mm-hmm.
But I think this has to be the question on my mind. Was the officer black? Because it sounds
Yes.
the accent. Okay.
Yeah, she
So
was
this
black.
makes
Wait.
adds another layer
What
to
makes
the
you think
complexity
he's
here.
black?
Hmm?
What makes you think he's black?
She was
He just
black.
be an urban white
It's
guy.
the accent he's giving her. The accent he's giving her.
Yeah,
Since he's already not talking with. I should shut up now.
it's no. You're right. It's justifiable. Your suggestion is justifiable. Where's Devin? Is Devin gone? Hang on, I gotta talk to Devin. Oh, okay, I gotta send him the link. Oh God. Oh God. Devin just made something out to me.
Is he
I just
dying?
gave away our school location
No.
Wait,
and our names.
Yep.
Oh,
we can just take it
yeah,
off YouTube.
It's a good thing no one's watching this.
yeah, all those internet.
Rovers.
Yeah, no, like all those PSA presentations at school that tell you not to do those sort of things, Never
Yeah.
give your name and address to
Oh, they're
anybody
actually
there.
doing those at schools now. I didn't go to public school. I went to homeschool.
You're
Okay.
homeschooled?
Yes, 100% homeschool.
Like through and through.
Preschool until college.
Whoa.
I'm in college, going to public locations.
So how was it? Like, was it like socially awkward or something like that? Like,
Everyone assumes that, but no. There's a local homeschool group where you get to meet with other homeschoolers, do activities. I actually went to an entrepreneurs fair where I got to sell my own little clay creations to various people and like bookmarks. I kind of made bank with that and bought Lego Star Wars 2 that year.
I have Lego Star Wars too.
It's a good game.
Yeah.
But anyway, do you want to continue with your story, Daniel?
Yeah. I'll continue. And so there's a dead silence, and the police officer's like, all right, so I was patrolling around the area. I saw this young brother walking around, looking like he was lost. So I got suspicious. So I'm like, I tried to tell him that that I was just worried about him. I thought he was supposed to be in school, so I thought he was trying to skip school, but he was telling me he was trying to get in the bus, and all the ladies, they're just the entire time this police officer is giving her explanation. They're just giving me the most disappointed stares, like all the disdain and disappointment a parent can give a child.
And they weren't even your
look-
parents.
Huh?
And they weren't even your parents.
Yeah, they weren't even my parents, and I was just embarrassed. I wanted to just like put a bullet in my mouth. And this lady was just rambling on. I think she was pretty new because I saw on like her computer in the patrol car that she was attending Palm Beach State and like intro to criminology or something like that. And so I guess she was a rookie cop.
Yep.
And then the last straw happened when she said like and when we were patrolling, he said and I'm not making this up. When I was asking him questions, I asked him, "Do you have any disabilities?" And and this was the nail in the coffin. And then she said in like the most sincere voice she could say it in. He said that he was diagnosed with Asperger's. And that was the nail in the coffin. That's when I wanted to die. And the ladies, they stopped looking at me with disdain and then just pity. They were just
Oh
looking
my
at me
God.
with pity. All the
That was
pity you
the-
could give a human being.
Dude.
And so she uncuffed me. We said our goodbyes, and then I just stood there looking at the ladies, and then they gave me a pass to class, and then I said I'm sorry, and then one of the ladies was like, Daniello, go, just go, okay, sweetie, just go, and that was the end of that.
that sucks.
That is
That's intense.
shittier than. That's. I can't now.
So,
Were you guys trying to process all that?
possible.
You
I
can
was
call me
wondering-
Hunter.
Oh, no. I was wondering, like, do you have any connects to these like gaming like companies, or like you're making friends with like people at your like?
I am
classes or
making
anything
friends
like-
with quite a few people. I've actually got. I'm working with a few students on a project of our own. I don't know. Well, I guess I can disclose some of the info, but I haven't gotten any. I haven't really gotten to work with any of the companies, although the companies do come to the campus, or rather call the dean for like interns. So we've got like
Have you applied?
we've got direct lines to local companies. So that's
Oh.
positive. And it's college, it's community college rates. It's not, you don't have to go to some fancy college.
Like UF or UNC.
Yeah, exactly. Or Yeah.
There was one point where I wanted to get into video game programming because I think that's when. Oh, who's this?
Well, there's several programmings. There's several
Max.
Daniel, do you remember that program we used for video games? It's called Unity. You remember that Unity program?
Oh, Unity's. Yeah, Unity's a thing.
Is it bad? Is it that bad?
Oh no, Unity's actually pretty good. It's just that a lot of people don't know how to use it properly, and you get like a lot of stock effects in it. It's kind of like people using Windows Movie Maker back in 2008, 2007. It was just like
For video games, basically.
yeah, it's like. Although closer to that would be Game Maker. Game Maker is actually a pretty good tool if you know, just for like if you're starting out and you know a bit of C++, some of the syntax associated with it.
So what's like the after effects of the video game programs?
Unreal. Well, Unreal Engine doesn't cost money though. But I have to say, the Unreal Engine is free. You can actually, you don't have to even pay. You don't even have to pay Epic Games any money until you start make like over $10,000 on your game or something like that, over 5,000.
Oh.
So they're pretty chill.
For me, I don't think it's that hard to make money in a game. Like, if you're making a mobile app, you just need to find like something that's repetitive and that's like kind of hard to look like the users will keep on playing it.
It's true. There's a lot of formula to games these days, but you really have to know what you're doing, or else it just looks like garbage. And that's where you get those flash games on like free internet things. But yeah, like programming for mobile games is fairly easy, from what I understand. There's a version of Game Maker that allows you to like transfer the data you've made for like PC versions onto mobile apps. To make yeah, you can see your Max. Nice to meet you.
Is Max? Oh yeah, Max.
We were supposed to be talking about films, but now we're talking about video games. Especially caught in now and not earlier because of some really weird. Let's not go into that.
So let's not go back into that. I had the cry taken.
Can I go back into it?
Don't.
I got to have the lights so much lights on.
I fooled you all. I'm back again.
Oh, Devin, that's you?
Yeah, I had to switch accounts because it wouldn't let me back in.
Oh, okay. Were you listening?
Yeah, Danilo.
Huh?
When this live stream goes public, we have to make it private.
Yeah, for the best.
Because we disclose way too much information.
I think you're being a bit paranoid, Devin.
No, dude, you literally said my full name, my school, my race.
I don't know your full name.
I said it by mistake, and then when
Okay, so it's nearly 3 a.m. I really have enjoyed talking, but I need to get up tomorrow at a decent hour. I slept until 11 a.m. yesterday. I'd rather not do that. Have to do that
I think
again.
it's best we end the podcast here. It's been great,
Okay.
gentlemen.
Yeah.
We should do this every Thursday.
I don't know. We might have Pathfinder 2 on Thursdays from now
We'll
on.
do it when we have the time. I think
Yeah.
that's the best. But we can all
And let's
agree
not
on-
invite. let's be selective about who we invite next time.
Yeah. Yeah. But can we all agree this was an experience?
Yes, it was an experience.
it was fun, yeah.
Well, this is Daniel Peguero of the Renegade Podcast.
Signing off.
Okay, just bye.
And remember, everyone's a little bit crazy. Some are just more so than others.
Only you can stop forest fires or whatever.
Don't do
is half the-
drugs.
Knowing is
Stay
half
in
the.
school.
Knowing is half the battle.
The other half is violence.
Wait, what?
Well, if knowing's half the battle, then the other half is violence.
Okay, signing off.
Both are equally
G.I.
important.
Joe.